Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today is Monday. A new week has arrived, so hope you have a nice and effective working week. Today you can easily find that I has a new appearance, right? That's because I has short hair. Yes, my hair today is shorter than the day I made the previous video, right? That's because I had just got my hair cut. Oh, do you find that I had just used a structure that we learned? Do you know what it is? Okay, that is the passive causative structure. Okay, the structure is has, have, or get, at object, at past participle, right? And we use this structure when we talk about things or services that we receive. It means that we don't do services or things by ourselves. Okay, we had to ask somebody or someone to do them for us. Okay, when I say that, oh, I got my haircut, it means past a few days, I went to a beauty salon and a hairdresser cut my hair. Yes, because I couldn't cut my hair by myself. Okay, and a hairdresser cut my hair. Okay, help me cut my hair. Okay, now come back to the main part of this video. That is, today I'm going to continue to help you learn to talk about your daily routine in English. Okay, do you know that? Actually, this is the part 2 of the two-part series, My Daily Routine. Okay, in the previous lesson, actually it is the part 1 of this series, but I titled of this topic of this video that is my morning routine because I mentioned about jobs or activities that I usually every morning. That's the reason why I wrote the title of the previous video, that is my morning routine, but actually this is the first part of this series. Okay, and today, and do you know that in the first part I took you from the moment when I woke up, right, until the moment when my work day was done, right? And along the way, I hoped that I helped you to learn some new English words or phrases that you can use to talk about your day. And today, in part 2, we will look at the time from my work day is done. My work day is done until the moment when I go to bed. Okay, let's join me. Okay, once again, I want to invite you to come along with me for the part of my day so that you can use some English words or phrases to talk about your daily routine in English as well. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, at the end of the video, of the first part of this series, okay, I before I left my office, right, I said goodbye to my colleagues, right, and after that, so it means my work day is done, right? My work day is done, so I can go home. But then, and the next thing I usually do is I run some errands. Okay, you know that even though my work day is done and I can go home, I still want to run some errands. So what does it mean? Errand. ERRAND. It means a job that you do for somebody that involves going somewhere to buy something or to deliver foods. In general, an errand means you go various places, and you need to complete some tasks. Okay, that means of errand verb. Okay, so we have the phrasal verb that is run some errands or some errands. Remember? Okay, and today, and you know that before I run some errands, I am going to check. I'm going to check my text messages so to find out if there is anything that my husband need to do before I go home. You know that I'm a human, I am a wife in my family, so I'm always the person who take in charge of buying something, some foods for my family, right? So before I go home, I always check my text messages so that to make sure that my husband want to buy something. Okay, and then after that, I realized that my husband texted me back that we need some more bananas. Yes, we ran out of bananas, so now my husband texted me back that we need more bananas. It was okay. Uh, so now I am going to run two errands. First, that is I go to the post office to get one package that my sorry, I need to go to the post office to get one package that my father-in-law sent it to us. And the next day, I go to the grocery store to get some bananas. Okay, and okay, now after I go to the post office, okay, after I got the package, okay, now I'm already now at a grocery store to get some bananas. Okay, let's imagine that here I am standing in front of stand of bananas. Oh, there are lots of kinds of bananas. Okay, and then I can pick out bananas or I can choose bananas. Okay, there are those two verbs. Those two verbs means the same thing. Okay, you can say in two different way. Okay, you pick out or you choose bananas. They mean the same thing. Okay, and I want to pick out two kinds of bananas. That I choose bananas that are yellow and they are ready to eat, right? And I want to choose some bananas that are a little bit green. Okay, and then I can eat them later when they are ripe. Okay, next. And by the way, I want to share you a script that is when I am out running some errands, tempted. I am always tempted to buy a cup of bubble tea. Bubble tea. Do you know bubble tea? And bubble tea, I think, is one of the most popular 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 drink for younger for young people. Yes, and me too. And but do know that I think I should I think I I think I should do not buy bubble tea anymore. Do you know why? Because um, we shouldn't eat, we shouldn't drink, we shouldn't take too much sugar in our diet. Why? Because bubble tea has too much sugar in it. Yes, that's right. So I am going to resist the temptation. Resist the temptation. It is a collocation that we should remember to use. Resist temptation. It means you refuse to accept, or you want to, and then you want to stop something from happening. Okay, I want to stop stop buying a cup of bubble tea because I want to stay healthy um, because the bubble tea has too much sugar in it, and you know that eating much sugar is harmful for your health, right? Okay, and another, I will give you another example about the verb resist. Uh, RESIST. So that you can know this word inside out. For example, I'm laughing. For example, I'm laughing, right? So I want to stop. I can't stop my laughing. Um, my laughing. So I can say I can't resist my laughter. It means I can't stop laughing. Okay? I can't resist my laughter. That it is another example about this word, resist. RESIST. Okay, and remember this collocation, that is resist temptation. Resist temptation. Okay, and okay, so I have finished my work day. I have finished running some errands. Okay, now the next thing I do is I go home. Okay, and this is my favorite part of my daily routine, right? I think everyone also like it, also like me, right? Where after a hard day work, right, and you want to go home to meet our relatives, to our members in my families, we can get good meals, okay, and we can sit together in the living room. We sit around and watching TV or talking together. Yes, it's so happy. Okay, and do know that it's time I go home, and you can also say I head home. Do you remember in the previous lesson when at the end of my morning routine I open the door of my house and then I leave my house for work, right? And I can also say instead say that I can say I'm heading out the door, or I can say I'm heading out to work. Okay, when someone asks you that where are you going in the morning, right? Where are you going when they see that you lead your motorbike out of your house, and they ask you that, oh, where are you living? And you can say that, oh, I'm heading out to work, right? Sorry, I'm heading to work. Okay, in this situation you can so use the phrasal verb head to use when I head home or I go home. Okay, both two verbs mean the mean exactly the same thing. I go home or I head home, remember? And the next thing I usually do when I head home, is I say hi to my husband and my children. And next, because when I had just got home from work, right? So I'm still wearing my company uniform now, and I want to go for a walk. You know that in also in the previous lesson, I told you that I sit at the desk for most of my job, right? I always sitting in the front of a computer all day. So in the morning, in the early morning, after getting up, okay, I like to start off my day by getting some kinks out of my body, or I do some lighter stretches, right? And in the afternoon of the day, I want to go for a longer walk to get some extra exercise. Yes, and there's some people in the afternoon, some people want to go for a run, but I just want to go for a walk. Okay, go for a walk, or go for a run, or go for a bike. Okay, remember this phrasal verb, so we can use when you talk about um, you walk, you go walk the you go for a walk as you do exercise in the afternoon. You do it for get some extra exercise. Okay, go for a run. And many people think that walking is easy, right? But you know that it's harder than it looks. Why? Because I always walk briskly. Briskly, what does it mean? It means you walk in a active and quick and energetic way. It means I always walk quickly. So, and I usually go for a walk 45 to 60 minutes. Okay, after my walk, I usually get changed again. Okay, and I can also say need to I change my clothes. Okay, we use both ways to describe it. Both of them mean the same thing. Okay, I get changed, or I change my clothes. Okay, both means it you want to put on different clothes. Okay, get changed, or change clothes. Okay, and usually after I get changed, I'm at home. I want to put on clothes that are a little more comfortable, like a tank top and shorts, or jeans and t-shirt. Okay, now the next thing I do is I make dinner, or I make supper. Okay, you can use two ways, and then you can also say I make dinner, or I cook dinner. Okay, and then my husband and I take turns cooking. It means sometimes I cook the evening meal, and sometimes my husband cook the evening meal. Okay, and after I cook dinner, I cook supper, and I eat dinner. I have dinner. Okay, and do you know that whenever I eat dinner, I always make sure that a half of my plate is filled with vegetables. Okay, that is a healthy supper. And after I eat, okay, after yeah, I am done with my meal. Okay, and of course there are a lot of dishes in the sink, right? And it's time to wash the dishes. Okay, and then to wash the dishes, as okay, I use a rag or a steel wool, it depending on how tough the saucepan are. And then I use some kind of cleaning solution. Okay, I think that is it is called soap dishes, right? And to wash the dishes, and then I put them on the drying rack to let air dry them, because my kitchen hasn't installed a dishwasher, so I always has to wash dishes by hands. Okay, and okay, normally we can say when you wash dishes, or you dry them, and you can say that you do the dishes. Okay, after the dinner, okay, and after dinner, I am cleaning the house. I'm cleaning the floor in the kitchen, or I can say I'm cleaning up the kitchen, or I can say I'm tidying up the kitchen. Okay, those are mean the same thing. It's because you know that there are two children in my family. Okay, after dinner, you know that the floor in the kitchen gets messy quickly, right? So you need to. I am cleaning quickly. Okay, and now next. Okay, I remember. Sometimes I forget what I want to say you, so I have to I have to go through some words, some words I wrote on my notebook, so that it can help me it can remind me what I want to say next. Okay, next, after dinner, okay, I'm sitting on couch. You know, I'm sitting on couch. Couch means a long seat, a long chair that you can sit, that two or more people to sit on. Okay, couch. Okay, after dinner, I'm sitting on couch, relaxing and unwind. Relaxing and unwind. It means unwind means relax. It means you stop thinking about or worrying problems and start to relax. That means unwind. Okay, and I'm sit on the couch, and or I can turn on the TV to watch some videos or watch some programs, the news program, yes, and then I might read some books, or I grab my laptop and watch some YouTube videos, or some videos on Netflix. Okay, next, as I am sitting on the couch, relaxing, and my kids, and now you can imagine that your children, okay, and for example they are old, okay, and come and say goodbye to you, and then they go to bed. Okay, so because your children too old now for you, so that for is too old for you to tuck them in, right? To tuck them in. So you need them to put your kids to bed. Remember this phrasal verb, put your kids to bed, okay? But actually in my family I have two children and they are small, so I normally at night before I go to bed, I put my kids to bed. And then I tuck them in. Okay, but in your family, if your children are old enough, so they can put themselves to bed, yes, and they just go to you when you are sitting on the couch again, and they say goodbye to you, and they go to bed. Okay, and remember the phrasal verb, tuck the kids in, or put the kids to bed. Remember, put the kids to bed. And at about 10 p.m. it's time for me to get ready for bed. Next, here is another phrasal verb that you should remember to express what you want to say when you can use in your daily conversation. That is, get ready for bed. It's time to get ready for bed. It means that you do all things that one would do or should do, normally do before they go to bed. Okay, so what do you often do what do you often do to get ready for bed? For example, I think in general you have to brush your teeth, right? And you use bathroom, right? In general. But for me, and of course, I brush my teeth. I applied a thin layer of moisturizer to my face, and then all the I check all door locked yet, and then I put my kids to bed, and that are things I need to do to get ready for bed. That's right. And then I put on pajamas. I put on the pajamas, and then I get into bed. I get into bed. Another phrases. Okay, get into bed. It means you climb into your bed. Okay, when I get into bed, there is just two things left to do. That is, I set my alarm clock so that I don't sleep in tomorrow morning. Sleep in means you sleep late in the morning, in tomorrow morning. Okay, sleep in, and then next I close my eyes and I go to bed. Okay, that was the second half of this series, my daily routine. Okay, and I hope this video is helpful for you so that you were able to use some new English words and phrases so that you can use in your daily routine as in English as well. Okay, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.